corner from San Bernardo do Campo, we have our great fighter. He's fighting out of the Coliseu team. His coach is Sergio Alberto, 21 years old, 1.75 meters tall, right-handed, 14 fights, 12 victories, 5 by knockout. Let us introduce Jonathan Ferreira. Very versatile fighter, adapts well to any opponent. In the red corner from Salvador, Bahia, who we have fighting out of the Rocky Kickboxing Club. His coach is Jeza Azevedo. He's 20 years old, 1.88 meters tall. He's right-handed, 16 fights, 15 victories, 7 by knockout. Let us introduce Gustavo Jones. He is a very aggressive fighter. He likes to work well with his genes. With his knees, he is very tall compared to his opponent from San Bernardo do Campo. But San Bernardo, we have Jonathan Ferreira. He is the hometown favorite. He is going to have this crowd after them. We have seen both of these fighters fight in the past. They are great fighters. We have seen Gustavo in WGP 45 and Jonathan Ferreira in WGP 46 and 44. Let us see who is going to be the more aggressive, who's going to be the one who starts off the rhythm of this fight. We have Gustavo, the taller of the fighter. Jonathan, very strong, very fast, and they're both just throwing little jabs with their legs, and there goes a good right leg kick, low kick by Jonathan Ferreira. Both fighters aware of the power of each of these guys. Gustavo Jones throwing the first kick to the midsection. Just a feeling kick, just to see how it's going to be with his distance and so on. And there goes Jonathan back into the ropes. He's staying in the corner. There goes a good left hand by Jonathan. You can see that explosive power coming from that left hand. There goes a good right leg. Oh, and another right counter leg kick by Jonathan Ferreira. Explosive is the least of what we can say for this guy. He is very, very explosive and fast. At 142 pounds, these guys are strong and very, very fast. Jonathan staying back into the ropes, into that corner. And Gustavo working away, using those jabs, using a left uppercut, unable. Oh, and there goes a good right hand by Jonathan Ferreira. Another right leg kick by Jonathan. Oh, and another leg kick by Jonathan. Gustavo trying to use his boxing skills, his longer reach to get in close, but Jonathan is judging the distance better. And there goes a fantastic knee by Jonathan as he pushes. He strikes Gustavo in the midsections and knocks him right back into the ropes. Fantastic knee. That's probably one of the best I've ever seen. And there goes another knee by Jonathan. Oh, we have to be, Gustavo is going to have to be careful with those. He's leaving himself way open. And Jonathan has capitalized twice with fantastic, powerful knees. And he has great kicking to the legs as well. There was another good kick by Jonathan. Another kick by Jonathan. Spinning back fist by Gustavo. Knocks himself off balance. Oh, and a good knee coming from Jonathan Ferreira. Another knee by Jonathan. Jonathan has seen that his knee is effective, and he is going to keep pounding away on that midsection of Gustavo Jones. Gustavo doing a good job trying to hold his own here, using his distance. He does not have that explosive power like Jonathan. He has great technique, but he's just not explosive. Another good leg kick by Jonathan. Fantastic. Another leg kick by Jonathan in close. We can see Gustavo's leg is getting red already. There he goes, a step up, switch up with a right hook way off the mark. Jonathan easily backed away. Oh, and a good leg kick to the knee from Jonathan. And another one followed by a counter punch by, oh, and there goes Jonathan, backing him into the corner, knocking Gustavo back into the ropes. And he is punching at will. Good counter leg kick by Gustavo. Still, he looks like he's in control. He doesn't look desperate in any way at all. Gustavo we're talking about. He did a great job. Fantastic. He survived that barrage. That absolute assault coming from Jonathan. Great job. Both of these guys, wonderful job.
E outra, já tá, poxa, já tá indo, mano. E outra, calibre o joelho também, mano. Ele tá aceitando.
And there was the bell for the second round. Gustavo coming back, very aggressive right off the bat, but Jonathan easily able to get out of the way. But Gustavo using his longer reach, able to score a couple of great shots. Jonathan tying him up. Not sure what just happened, and there goes Jonathan back with a good leg kick and a good body kick, followed by a left hand. Oh, and a good front push kick by Jonathan. Oh, and there goes a high kick by Jonathan, way off the mark, almost losing his balance. He turned around, pushed Gustavo back into the ropes. Gustavo Jones using his longer reach at times to his advantage, at other times not so well. Jonathan has still got those explosive kicks and he's still coming back, but Gustavo is doing a much better job at defending himself. His guard is up. He's not allowing Jonathan to get in there with that knee, but he is still getting caught with those leg kicks to the left lower part of his leg, the left just above the knee, and there goes another kick by Jonathan. Oh, and a good right hand by Gustavo Jones, catching Jonathan on the left side of his face. Oh, and another good leg kick by Jonathan. Another good leg kick. Two double leg kicks. Absolutely devastating. Those are going to hurt tomorrow. Gustavo is not going to be able to walk properly. Jonathan knows he is in control of this fight so far. A good knee by Jonathan as he flies in, pushing Gustavo back into the ropes. Both of these guys are so young, 20 years old, 21 years old. Gustavo a little bit less experienced by the looks of it. Both of them have about the same amount of fights, but Jonathan is definitely the stronger of the two fighters here tonight. But Gustavo is no weakling. Oh, and there goes a good knee, catching Gustavo, followed by a right high roundhouse kick. Gustavo still hanging in there. This kid is strong. He has got a strong, very strong chin. He was hit twice by kicks very hard, and he is still standing. He is a little bit wobbly, but he's still there, and he's still pushing Jonathan back into the ropes. Fantastic. What a tough kid. Absolutely wonderful. Jonathan not sure how did he stand up to those kicks. Oh, and a good left hand by Jonathan. Another knee. He's got Gustavo into the ropes, and he's pounding him at will, hitting him with a knee. And there goes the second knee, bringing Gustavo to the ground. He has knocked Gustavo down. Gustavo is getting his 8 count. Jonathan standing in the corner. And let's see if Gustavo can continue, the taller fighter, the leaner fighter. And the referee is going to let it go on. Jonathan, oh, and there he goes with another knee. And he knocks Gustavo back into the ropes one more time. This time, Gustavo is just hanging on. He's surviving. He's almost falling out of the ring. He is one tough kid. He is not giving up. He's hanging in there, doing everything he can. He's still able to execute some technique. And there he is. He's made it. He's got through the round. Absolutely, Jonathan's bewildered. He has no idea how in the heck did this kid stay up. He is not even sitting down in between this round. Fantastic job by both of these fighters. Jonathan definitely the winner of that round, but Gustavo the winner of the heart. We'll be right back with the third round. For the third round of this super lightweight 64.5 kilogram fight. The present champion in this division is Paulo Tebar, and he is one ferocious fighter. Let's see if Gustavo can hold his own for this third and final round. He did a great job holding back, and there he goes. He's pushing Jonathan back. Jonathan turns him around, taking advantage one more time. But we see Gustavo coming back with some great combinations. Jonathan, still the more aggressive fighter, hitting with stronger punches, but Gustavo is hanging in there and certainly not giving up. Good left hand by Jonathan. There goes a good front high kick by Gustavo, but Jonathan just too strong. He is pushing Gustavo back one more time, and he is hitting him, and every time he hits him in the face, it is shocking Gustavo, and it hurts. It hurts. It hurts. But he is still hanging in there. This still could be anyone's fight. Gustavo just has to land one of those long, sneaky arms of his, and we will see. What a great kid. What a heart of a lion this Gustavo Jones has. He is doing a fantastic job. Oh, and there goes a good high kick by Jonathan, but it was blocked by Gustavo. Fantastic. He's keeping his guard up in this third round. Great job. Great job. Absolutely fantastic. Both fighters slowing down the pace a little bit. Good overhand right by Gustavo. Easily. Oh, and there goes a good front kick by Jonathan. Followed by a counter knee by Jonathan. Oh, and a good left to the body. Followed by a left counter attack by Gustavo to the face. Both fighters into the ring. Jonathan with his leg outside of the ring. Referee breaking them up. Gustavo hanging in there. He's able still to listen to this corner. Fantastic. Good front push kick by Jonathan. Still has that explosion in his technique. But Gustavo doing better this round than he did in the last round, without a doubt. Oh, and there goes a heavy right hand by Gustavo. Jonathan just getting out of the way. Very, very good. Very strong for this time of the third round. Good job. There's a good high kick by Jonathan. Gustavo definitely not afraid now, not backing up so much. Oh, and there goes a good right hand by Gustavo. He has really picked it up in this third round. Absolutely doing a great job after that knockdown and that very, very brutal attacks that he took in the second round. And Jonathan kicking now very, very, very aggressively to the body of Gustavo Jones, catching him on the left side of the body. Mostly blocked by Gustavo, but still they hurt. Doesn't matter how hard your arms are, they still hurt. We have a lot of people in the crowd here tonight, folks, in San Bernardo do Campo, live at WGP Event 50. There goes a good switch up roundhouse kick by Jonathan Ferreira. Another back leg roundhouse kick by Jonathan. He just keeps pounding away on those arms of Gustavo. Gustavo looking very tired, still defending himself very well. Oh, and there goes a good front push kick to the midsection of Gustavo, knocking him, pushing him back into the ropes. But the hometown favorite, Jonathan Ferreira from San Bernardo Campo, I would have to say is going to be the winner of this super lightweight 64.5 kilogram division. We'll be right back with the judge's decision and let you know what happens. By unanimous decision, we'll have to say the winner is Jonathan Ferreira of this first super fight in the super lightweight division. He was just a little bit too explosive, a little bit too strong.